Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samuel and the channel is Analyze It with Sam. It's a cool evening here and people are out just strolling. There are so many people out because we have a football pitch here. People came to watch football, so I'm equally here to watch the same football match. It's going to commence in next 1 hour, so I feel I should just do this video before its commencement. Yes guys, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for coming. If you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor, subscribe after watching this video. Make sure you click also the notification bell so that whenever I put up new videos, you will be among the first to be notified. Thank you so much as you do so. Yes guys, I've been getting this complaint recently from our people, as the government of Italy and the government of so many other countries around Europe increase the salaries of their citizens, the basic pay per hour. You see, most people didn't notice any changes in their booster paga, simple because of a reason, the reason that I'm going to share with you guys here. You see, many people kept complaining. Some people even from Germany said that something happened to them. I do not know if it is called the same name that they call it in Italy, but I know that Germany and other countries that are around Europe have related laws that makes you to remain in a company. Even if they increase salaries, you won't notice it. So I'm going to reveal to you the reason why it is so and what you are going to do to make sure that the next time that the government increases our salary, you will see the effect in your own busta paga. So guys, what has been holding you is what the Italians called super ad personam. Yes, super ad personam. You have me right. You have it right inside your busta paga. But most of you do not know about it. So that is why I kept sharing relevant information in my channel. Please subscribe like I begged you, because I have shared a lot of videos, a lot of vital information that people who are living in Italy and around the world will benefit from. What are you waiting for? Just subscribe and you keep benefiting from me. Thank you so much. So guys, they called it super ad personam. Now this super ad personam, you see, Oyibo people they treat too, but government go sign them, you go there for law. So if then catch you, you go be among those where we say then talk say kis balia paga. So make sure you don't make the mistake so that you don't pay when others are receiving salaries. You won't receive your own simply because you have been closed inside the bottle. Yeah, I watch you go in a bottle with that clause super ad personam. So guys, pay attention. Now, some of you, when you go in search of job, you see, in your booster paga, as they enumerate the things that are going to be paying you for, you will also have something that is called super ad personam. This super ad personam, it is not obligatory that your employer is going to make use of that term, but most of them make use of it to hold you hostage, like I've said. You see, when they make any increment in your salary, especially when they're employing you newly, that you are not aware of anything, you're only interested to make sure that they start working. You see, they tell you that, for instance, they are paying you like 10 euros. And inside these 10 euros, they will write 2 euros or maybe 3 euros as super ad personam. Now, this super ad personam, it can be written in two forms. It's either they just write super ad personam or they write super ad personam non assorbibile. Okay, so when they write this super ad personam for you, that means you are being paid like 7 euros, 3 euros for super ad personam, and you'll be feeling that you have 10 euros as your basic pay per hour, not knowing that your basic pay per hour is just 7 euros. So like inflation that just came up, that things are going high and the government increased the salaries of workers last year, and the same thing this year, because last 2 months it was increased, this same month it was increased again, and people never notice any changes in their salary. It is simply because your super ad personam is assorbibile. Okay, so as you have 3 euros written as super ad personam, that is to say that any time that the government increases the salaries of workers, maybe for instance 50 cents per worker, that your 3 euros that they are paying you as super ad personam, your company will absorb it from there. So your pay remains 10 euros instead of 10 euros 50 cents that others are receiving. It is simply because you have 3 euros that you are owing your company. So when the government increases the salary, this super ad personam will keep absorbing whatever increment the government makes until it becomes 0. That is when you are free to receive any further increment. If they don't add another money into your salary, then tag it again super ad personam. Okay, that is the reason why most of you, as the government increased salary last year, you didn't notice it, because the one they already gave to you, that is one the company already gave to you, is absorbing whatever the government is giving, and you cannot liberate yourself from this. It is law that permits them to do this kind of tricks. Okay, I call it tricks because if you want to increase the salary of your worker, just go on and increase it and write that you are giving this person this amount simply because of the person's commitment to work, not adding super ad personam, because super ad personam simply means fregatura, as Italians will call it. This also exists in other parts of the world. In Europe, in America, you have clauses that permits your company to increase your salary, but whenever the government increases salary, they will deduct it. So when you go in search of job, maybe you want to change from your present company to another company, or you want to go to your company and request for increment, as they want to increase this money, make sure they don't use that word super ad personam or super minimum to make this increment. You will never witness any increment for as long as that super ad personam remains in your booster pack. The only way out for you is for you to go and play with the company and ask them to add to that same clause non-absorbible. That is to say, anytime that the government increases the salary, you will witness it. But if not, you can never witness it. Maybe the time where you say you would like to go meet them today and say, may them remove them. If you tell you, say, if you don't want to work, make you leave. And you cannot do anything because the law permits them to do it. Not every employer likes doing that, because somehow you are holding your worker hostage. For instance, now that things are increasing, prices have skyrocketed, and you are receiving the same salary that you have been receiving before. What are you going to do? That is when you see my people, sometimes you have them with papa's cap, they'll be walking like this. Simply because they cannot afford the living, because others are receiving increment in their salary, but they are not receiving. Okay, so guys, if you are among those that last year when the government of Italy increased their salary and you didn't notice any changes in yours, that clause super ad personam is behind it. Okay, so you can do everything possible to liberate yourself from it, and that is going to your company, plead with them, ask them to add non-absorbibile. The way you do it, that is up to you. Just go to them, plead with them. But if they say no, the only option you have is to go in search of job elsewhere. And if you find one, that is it. Okay, I hope this information is very vital. Please share it around so that people will get to know that the reasons why most of you, anytime the government increases salary, they don't notice it, is because of super ad personam. And you can only liberate yourself from it if your company decides to add non-absorbibile to it. But if you should go in search of job elsewhere, read the contract, make sure that that word super ad personam is not there. But even if it is there, make sure also that non-absorbibile is included in it. And this will definitely make your salary flexible. And anytime that the government increases salary, you will receive yours. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Make sure you share this video. May God bless you. Bye.